In 1980, Ferrotec was established as the Japanese subsidiary of the US-based Ferrofluidics Corporation, with the goal of selling computer seals, vacuum feed-throughs, and ferrofluid. For 40 years since then, we have polished our unique and unrivaled technologies and launched diverse products focusing on the semiconductor market. With factories and offices in Japan, across Asia, the United States of America and Europe, and overseas sales ratio of more than 80% of our total sales, Ferrotec is now a truly global company. The COVID-19 pandemic continues throughout the world, and the outlook of the global economy is unclear. But Ferrotec has searched for ways in which it can contribute to society. Remote work is becoming more widespread, and infrastructure such as data servers and 5G is being developed at an accelerating rate. Fields such as telemedicine, AI, automated driving, robots, and remote communications will become even more important to people around the world. Ferrotec has developed a production network that enables it to provide even higher quality products to its worldwide customers with faster delivery times, while wishing to further contribute to society through our products and business activities. Let's look at Ferrotec's growth strategy for the semiconductor equipment-related business segment. The semiconductor memory market is being further boosted by the growth of 5G smartphones and investment in data centers. Signs are promising for the semiconductor production equipment market. In China, we see strong investment in state-of-the-art semiconductors and legacy semiconductor processes. Production equipment, wafers, and high-purity materials are increasingly being manufactured domestically. Ferrotec's Yinchuan plant manufactures ingots, and our Shanghai plant produces small diameter to 8-inch wafers. In 2019, we opened our new Hangzhou plant, producing 8 and 12-inch wafers. The wafers produced in our new Hangzhou plant are currently being certified by dozens of customers and is creating an even larger production system to meet growing demand. New capital investment is rising in the semiconductor production equipment market, and the volume of orders for high-quality material products is growing. To manufacture fabricated quartzware, we have built the Shangshan plant in Zhejiang province and the Dongtai plant in Jiangsu province. These plants are greatly expanding our production capacity, enabling us to meet this strong demand. In Japan's Yamagata prefecture, we have a production site that meets the prototyping needs of semiconductor production equipment manufacturers, and we speedily meet requests from our customers. We have also increased the production of our fine ceramics products with diverse properties in our Jiandong plant in China's Zhejiang province. In Japan's Ishikawa prefecture, we develop and manufacture machinable ceramics which are highly suited to precision and detailed processing. In Okayama prefecture, we develop and manufacture abrasion and heat-resistant CVD-SiC products. In China, we are also increasing production of silicon parts made with ultra-high-purity silicon, which are used in high-temperature semiconductor manufacturing processes. Ferrotec's mainstay material products, fabricated quartzware, ceramic products, and silicon parts recently reached a new record in fiscal year 2018 But this demand is expected now to grow an additional 20 to 30%. We provide 65% of the global market share for vacuum feed-throughs, one of our main products. They are essential parts of semiconductor production equipment, which use our core ferrofluid technology. Our metal processing and machine assembly contract manufacturing business is also growing steadily. Process tool parts cleaning for Chinese semiconductor companies and OLED, LCD, and other panel manufacturers is also a stock business that contributes to our profits. Sales in this segment rose 1.6-fold from 2018 to 2019, and we plan to actively expand our cleaning business in line with increases in customer production scale. That's why we carried out a reorganization, placing at the top our subsidiary in Tongling, Anhui Province, which began operations in 2018. We also plan to enter the reclaimed wafer business in Tongling, and by the start of autumn 2020, we will have completed the construction of a new plant. Another pillar of Ferrotec's business is the electronic device business. Our thermoelectric modules, for which we provide 36% of the global market share, enables accurate temperature control. They are used in automobiles, semiconductors, medical and biotechnology applications, and various consumer appliances. They have especially great potential for use in 5G mobile communication systems, for which base station and relay station infrastructure replacements are expected. In China, said to be the world's largest 5G market, the number of base stations is expected to exceed 750,000 in 2020. Demand for thermoelectric modules used in transmission device temperature control will see significant growth. In the medical and biotechnology fields, thermoelectric modules are used in PCR devices and blood analysis devices, where accurate temperature management is essential. We will be living with COVID-19 for some time to come, so we plan to contribute to society by supplying thermoelectric modules to provincial cities in China, where PCR testing development and expansion are predicted. The market for wearables is also growing, with applications such as cooling for jackets, which holds great promise for use in hot construction sites. As the world works to reduce power usage, DCB substrates for power semiconductors are said to be the key to lower power consumption. Demand is forecast to rise in manufacturing equipment efficiency and home appliance inverters. We are ramping up production capacity to 600,000 DCB substrates per month. We also manufacture 100,000 AMB substrates per month, used primarily in electric vehicle inverters. We are currently expanding our production in our Shanghai and Dongtai plant. Ferrofluid, which reacts to magnetic fields, is Ferrotec's core technology and is increasingly being used to improve audio quality for in-vehicle mounted speakers and 4K televisions, as well as being used in high-fidelity headphones. Demand is also growing for linear vibration motors used in high-end smartphones. The automotive-related business has been positioned as a particularly important long-term business segment. In 2030, the global electric vehicle market is expected to be 43 times larger than it was in 2016. By 2050, approximately 90% of automobiles sold are forecast to be electric vehicles. Over the next 3 years, our plan is to increase our automotive-related business sales to roughly 20 to 30 billion yen. Thermoelectric modules that are already widely used in climate control car seats are also effective in temperature control for lithium-ion batteries, in which high temperatures affect battery life and low temperatures affect driving performances. Our modules are lightweight, so they help reduce power consumption and thus improve the cruising range. They are also used to dissipate heat in the CMOS image sensors used in advanced driver assistance system and ADAS cameras. This reduces image noise caused by heat and assists the AI in accurately identifying all periphery conditions. By 2030, 1 in 5 vehicles is forecast to use advanced driver-assisted systems or autonomous driving, and the market is expected to grow. Expectations are also high for the mass production of cup holders with heat and cold retention functions. AMB substrates for power semiconductors are effective at reducing power consumption and increasingly used by major automobile manufacturers around the world. Demand is forecast to rise in the future, and so we are preparing to begin full-scale production from 2020. Ferrofluid applications include self-circulating exhaust heat transport systems which do not require electricity. This has the potential to enhance battery life and therefore improve its performance. Other ferrofluid applications include a suspension with active damping control using magnetic compound fluid. Advances in the IoT, 5G, the medical and biotechnology fields, and next-generation automobiles will be major growth drivers for Ferrotec, which can meet all types of semiconductor-related demand. To keep pace with the dramatically changing semiconductor industry and create even greater corporate value, on July 31, 2020, Ferrotec will be appointing a new president. The current president, Akira Yamamura, will become Ferrotec's representative director and chairman. Vice President He-Jan Han will become the new president and group CEO. Ferrotec will continue to focus on SDGs requirements for achieving sustainable growth, led by its corporate mission. We will diligently engage in environmental, social, and governance activities as we continue to grow as a company that contributes to people around the world.